And we back, and we back, and we back. Hey, it's the Dreaded Archer's birthday, so I guess he can do whatever he wants today. He decided to show up to work late tonight. So we gonna let him slide. Man.
If it's any day he can make it, we're gonna let him make it today.
Exactly. No, but the Dreaded Archer will be joining us soon, man. But in the meantime, hey Cam, man, you ready?
Let's do it.
Good afternoon, good evening, good night. This is season 6, episode 39 of the Reed Talk and Listen podcast. I'm your host, Nick Reed, along with my brother and co-host, Trey Reed, or at least he'll be here in a minute. Killer Cam on the ones and twos. How you doing tonight, man?
Man, doing good, doing good. Glad to be back on here. I know I've been laying low on my old man tip, getting to bed early, but hey, we here tonight. We're gonna turn it up for the most dreadful day and kick one out.
No doubt, no doubt. We plan on doing some giveaways in the chat tonight. We plan on doing some birthday giveaways. Obviously, we need the birthday boy for that. Um, But when he gets there, yeah, we're gonna do some giveaways. But man, we've been missing you on the pod, bro. It's been a couple weeks. We went on that 3 week break, and then we came back and we did a couple episodes. And you haven't schedules haven't lined up for you to be here, man. But we've been missing you, man. What you been up to?
Man, I will say it's kind of been, I don't know, a blessing, I guess we'll call it that. But that's usually on Thursday morning. That's my routine to go back and watch the episode. Like I'll pop in a little bit, while it's live, but I always go back and rewatch it on YouTube and pick up anything that I missed out on. But man, just work, um, all the little extracurriculars, trying to enrich life and man, it's just yeah, I'm singing to preaching to the choir when I say this moving stuff, man. You ain't never done. I know you know better than anybody, but I still, man, I've been here way longer in the new spot than you have, and I still ain't got the room all set up and had students out. I had to take my personal camera up there last week. I was got the Mac Mini, the MacBook, the good AirPods, the mic, the camera. I'm set up. I'm ready, and my phone was going dead. And that's if you hear me say, "Let me go charge my phone," just know if you ain't heard from me in 20 minutes, I probably done slid out on you. And that's
Yeah.
exactly what happened, man. I fell asleep and it was a wrap.
Oh man, we've been going crazy. The sports world been going crazy. The real world been going crazy. Obviously, last week we had the election. You got one side that's upset. You got one side that's boasting, and it's just been a wild time right now around the U.S. of A.
That's true.
But first things first, I don't know how we skipped over this a few weeks back. Um, but man, shout out to Michael Walker. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, hometown legend, hometown hero. Uh, Signing a 3 year deal, another deal with the Kansas City Royals. Arthur, what's good with it, dog? Appreciate you for tuning in tonight. But no, man, signed a 3 year deal with the Royals, man. That extension, he's gonna stay in Kansas City for another 3 years, extending that already 12 year career. You know what I'm saying? If he plays that full contract out, 15 years in the pros, man, that's huge.
Yeah, that's amazing to get the bag like that and have a prolonged, professional career and not in a bad spot, man. The Kansas City of Champions right now, which I know we're gonna get on a little bit how things is looking at that, but I know it's close enough to home that the fan can shoot out and catch more of the home games, and I know that's got to be important to him. It'd be important to me. So man, shout out to him, man, living the dream for real, for real.
No doubt. Um, just being able to have that long lasting career in anything. That you can't really walk up on anybody and say, "Hey, how long have you been doing whatever you're doing?" and see and it be that long. Especially in professional sports. Hey, just maintain. That's all we can do, man. That's all we can do is maintain. But so yeah, big shout out to him. I don't know how we missed that. We put it on the page, but we did not say it out loud. And it ain't real till you say it out loud, man. So big shout out to the guy Mike. And the Kansas City Royals, because they got a steal.
I got one.
No doubt. But no, we got a lot of Cowboy talk tonight, which I'm really not, I don't really do all the Cowboy talk. But it's a big weekend. We'll get to that later on. But this is more for you. It's a big weekend coming up for you this weekend, right?
Big weekend. Whoa. Yeah.
I do believe it's a big weekend.
Hey man, I've been sitting back and watching. I talked a lot of trash throughout the year, but that's just the fan in me. If you ain't talking trash about your team, at least somewhat realistically, you ain't doing it right. I ain't gonna talk
No doubt.
like I'm a Cowboys fan. I know when we up, and when we down, we down. And I didn't know Ole Miss was nice like that. I just hadn't been paying attention. I've been sleeping on them. So after that game, I was kind of like, because Ole Miss, they have their ups and downs just like any other team. And the last time I remember them, they was on a downward, they was on a downtrend. So after seeing that game, it kind of deflated me a little bit. But then when I watched them play Georgia, I was like, hold up, now this ain't the average Bears we used to see. And so shout out to the Rebs doing their thing. SEC is a madhouse right now. I would hate to be on the board. I guess it really ain't too much of a board right now. It's kind of just goes, based off your performance as it should be. But yeah, man, it's a big week. If you're an Arkansas fan coming up, the stage is set. We know what happened last time they was in town. One of the cleanest pictures I've seen from a sporting event. At least that was kind of personal to me, and it had no direction involving me. It was Bolt and I think maybe Garrett. Shout out to the blind. They were in a suite watching that game as the field was getting stormed, and like they're turned with the field at their back, and you could just see the madness unfolding. And it's just a dope picture. But I'm hoping that they both teams play up to the hype and play a cold caliber game. And it can't be, oh, we didn't do this because so and so or this, that, and other. No excuses. Just leave it all out on the field as it should be, and may the best team win. But you already know how I'm rocking.
Oh yeah, I don't have to ask which side you sitting on. But we got 5-4 Arkansas hosting the number 3 ranked team in the country right now in the Texas Longhorns, sitting at 8-1. This is my take on this game right here. I honestly feel like not just solely based off of being like an old school rivalry, Arkansas versus Texas type of deal, because I don't know how big that is outside of like where we're from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So outside of it being like Arkansas Texas thing, just look at the way not only college football has been playing out this season, but look at the way the SEC in totality has been unfolding this season. I mean, Vanderbilt beat Alabama. We're still in that same season.
Yeah, and Arkansas clipped off number 4 Tennessee.
Exactly.
That was huge. I think I said Texas that night.
Texas clips Georgia.
Yeah. Anything can happen on Saturday, man.
Yeah. A&M. Who the A&M clip?
Man, I don't really keep up too much. It's a lot of, I'm down there, all the staff, they're all A&M alumni down there. So I got to hear it just all. I can't even walk down the hallway without, giggle. I don't even know what that means, but
the jerseys were with whatever game they came out in the black jerseys, and then they had to bring in the Reed guy, and he went crazy. They clipped somebody that game, then they got clipped. Like it's just been back and forth. So I feel like this is an easy trap game, easily trap game for the Longhorns. Big Hook, what's good, baby? I need to holler at you anyway too, because I haven't been keeping up with the high school like I should have. And it's coming around that time of the year where I'm gonna need your opinion. I had some people ask me some questions the other day that I could not answer. All right, but hey, if you tuned in with us right now, man, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button. Get a bunch of people in the chat. All right, we're gonna give away some cash in the chat tonight, and then the Dreaded Archer, when he gets here, he's gonna give away a few t-shirts. and stuff like that. All right. So y'all just stick with us in the chat, man. Stay involved. We're gonna be real active tonight. Anthony, what's good in the chat tonight? We're gonna stay real involved in the chat tonight and make sure we give away a lot of stuff. And then obviously when Troy gets here, we're gonna kick off the little birthday celebration. Just like that. So make sure you hit that like button again, like I said. But most importantly, hit that share button and let everybody know what you're watching, where you're watching, and why you're watching over here at the Read Talk and Listen podcast. My boy Sugar Free in the comments said, "Yo, what's good with it?" AKA Bears Barbecue, which I need some.
AKA coldest mullet in the game.
Annie Wingen said, "So the birthday boys just show up whenever." Laugh out loud, just kidding. Exactly. That's how I started the show. I guess since it's his birthday, he decided he's gonna show up to work late, but that's all right. We're gonna let it ride. But I don't know. Actually, he's actually doing something actually super important. Not only is he the co-host of the Read Talk and Listen podcast, but he's also the host of the Dreaded Archer podcast. All right,
the award-winning Dreaded Archer podcast,
Carbon TV's podcast of the year. All right, so he's over there handling some business on that end. All right, keep the lights running on this end. All right, you know what I'm saying? So that boy C. James said I'm late, but I'm here. All right, yes, sir. Obviously, you beat Troy here, so you good. But outside of that game this week, well, since we got some more people in the chat, first y'all go ahead and weigh in on this. Arkansas, Texas. Who y'all got in the chat, man? Who y'all got in the chat? We can take a quick little poll real quick.
Yeah, keep the slander to a minimum though, because the eject button is hot.
The eject button is hot. 8-1 Texas versus 5-4 Arkansas. Art said Texas, man. I already know where you stand on it. Oh, hook 'em horns. Hey, it's a lot of hook 'em. It's a lot of hook 'em going on right now. It's a lot of hook 'em going on.
I gotta give them their due.
That's what I'm saying. I agree with y'all on the fact that Texas may be the better team in this situation. But just look at the landscape. What they say, read the room. Read the room right now. I see a profile pic, John. We're going for Arkansas, but we know how it's going to go. Due to my Sooner heart, it hurts me to say Texas, but Texas, dog, even the Sooners riding with the boys, man. Hey, this is the game. I feel like if you put money on the game, I don't know what the line is. But if you put money on this game and you got a little extra, you got a little extra in the piggy bank, a little extra sitting to the side. Oh, we got one Woo Pig in the building. That's two. If my boy Cam Woo Pigged out.
Yeah.
This is straight up ass whipping. Texas getting 4 to 3.
Come on now.
Hey, look, this is what I'm saying right here. If you're a betting man and you got some extra money sitting to the side, all right, I wouldn't be mad at you going all out on Arkansas. Because they could win this game. We did see them knock off Tennessee. All right. I need to put my parlay. No, don't put them on parlays, no parlay. Because I would hate for this to be your last leg. You know?
Yeah.
Leg you need. All right.
Yeah.
So don't do that. But no. If you betting on this game, I wouldn't be mad at you for taking Arkansas, even on the points. What's the points? I gotta find out what the points is.
Yeah, you want to check. You have to look that up. I think it's going to be a great game. I think the rivalry, kind of what we were talking about earlier, was kind of really thick, kind of before our time, before we really got to enjoy the game. So it's old school for sure, but especially here in this area, it's hate week when it happens, and kind of as sports fans, we kind of got I'm going to go ahead and say it, robbed of that good old rivalry, and especially with Pleasant Grove and Liberty Ilo being in different divisions now. It's not a lot of that good old Texarkana spirit. That rivalry, good old fashioned rivalry. And sometimes people would take it to the extreme, and it would be a bit too much. But at the end of the day, it's all a game. But that's on a high school level. So taking it up to the college level, man, you got the whole state involved, not just the east and west side of town, you got, you know, the diehards, the old schools, people, you know, that was in it back in the old days. When what was it, the Southwest Conference? I think that's what
Mm-hmm.
David was talking about. He was talking about, you know, all the good games back in them days. So um, you know, as a new Texan, you know, some old habits die hard. I just don't know if I can ever put that sign out my front yard.
Oh no, you ain't gotta do all that. You ain't gotta do all that. But check this out right here. The money line at Texas minus 13.5. I think I think you take Arkansas on there. I think Texas is gonna pull it out on the end.
Hey
You know
man,
what I'm saying? If they win, I think they might pull it out in the end.
I got my equipment at the school. I had it on loaner. We were doing some projects and had to do it for the kids, but uh, we got some new equipment down there. It was just out of town. Shout out to Queen City Band of Champions making the state marching contest.
Oh yeah.
Didn't pan out the way they wanted to, but hey, shout out to them for getting in the game. But yeah, coming soon. We're gonna be hooked back up all the way, bringing it back home. So that's what we doing with what we got for now.
Oh yeah. Slowly but surely, the retalking listener is getting back to full strength. It's going slow, but it's getting there. I know you can probably hear the echo and see the blank wall back here behind me. Plus, my bearded dragon right here, kind of a little worried about her. All right, y'all throw up a prayer for Pumpkin back here. All right, I left the house the other day, and her light was on. When I got home that night, the light was off. I don't know how long the light was off, but it was kind of cold. It was pretty cold in here actually, and she kind of been moving slow for the past couple of days. So y'all shoot a little prayer out for Pumpkin. That boy Derek said, "Hey, that Pony Express is back on the road. SMU was doing NIL before time. Hey, we ain't gonna speak on the before time. All right, we gonna speak on it before time. But right now, hey, whatever they doing is working. All right, whatever they doing, it is working. Ranked number what 13 in the country right now, I believe. We got pushed down to 14 on the bye week. Let me know when you need some help with the acoustic treatment. Oh yeah, it's coming. It's coming for sure. But yeah, man, the ponies doing their thing. You see, I got the Mustang cap on tonight. Daniel Walmack says, "Y'all shoot a deer yet?" No, we have not. All right, we blank on the board right now, all across the board. Team Dread Archer in general is on the blank. Cam had some time in the stand this weekend. Trey has had some time on and off throughout these last couple of weeks in the stand. I haven't even touched the stand yet this season, but you know, hey, hunting with the bow, we got to February. So I'm gonna let everybody get their rocks off, and then I'll get out there and sit when all the pressure and push all the deer where I'm at, and, and I handle up. That's my goal for the year. They can sneak into the playoffs. Oh yeah, SMU can sneak into the playoffs. We number one in the ACC right now. Get to the ACC championship, win that. I think we can get in there. Colton says, I don't know, man. Personally, Arts got the mindset to take this game. I got mixed feeling about Quinn, though. Do not start this. Do not start this. I saw y'all try to do this in the Georgia game, and you saw how that happened. You saw how that worked out. Do not play with Quinn like that. I don't know why y'all keep playing with Quinn like that, man.
Have you seen his Dr. Pepper commercial? So it's like, Dr. Pepper got this whole like Fanville or whatever, like little thing they've been doing for the past couple of years. Something's done happened in Fanville, and the police pull up, and it's like the old sheriff or something, and Quinn's in the car with him, and like they get out and they're like inspecting whatever's going on. And he's like calling for backup. And he's like, "Nah, I don't do that. We don't need backup." And he was like, "Yeah, man, we're gonna need backup." He's like, "I made it to the playoffs with no backup, right?" So I thought that was I thought that was pretty slick.
John Wiggins says, "Nah, bro, I'm not doing this art stuff." I agree, Nick. Yes, we can't keep doing this. We can't keep doing this. And I'm not saying that arts won't be good at some point. All right, I've been saying this the whole time. I don't think he's at the right spot. If to be honest, I don't think he's in the right. I don't think he's at the right spot. But I think he could be good at some point. But I think what the Georgia game has showed you is this shit ain't UTSA. This ain't UTSA, my boy. No disrespect to the Road Runners, but this ain't UTSA, my boy. This ain't Rice, my boy. This ain't, you know what I'm saying? I think that's all it was. Like you threw him into the fire. Y'all threw Arch into the fire solely for the fans. And look what happened. As soon as he got in the game, what Georgia started doing? Stunt, 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 stunt. Get in his face, and we're gonna see what's up. Fumble.
Something me and David was kind of talking about, and I didn't have cell phone service to Google it out there. But Eli played at Ole Miss, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Peyton paid at Tennessee. He was like, with this NIL money, they had some guys already lined up. Plot twist, he stays there for a couple years. Things don't go his way. Tennessee and Ole Miss got some folks out the way. They got the bag ready for him. He doubles down, hits the portal, and goes and plays for where Unk did.
Hey. Everything points to him not doing that just because like he came out and said so much about like him wanting to be at Texas and all this and making his own way and all this type of stuff. So I think he'll stay there because no matter what, next year he's gonna get the job. The job's his next year unless he, something tragic happens. Now whether they have a backup that he can get if he gets out there and starts getting shaky next year, will they replace him? I haven't dug that deep into the roster.
No. What did Uncle Elroy say? I was one of them fools saying I love the ghetto, I love the hood, but when I got my money, I was gone.
I got my money, I was gone. Hey, Anthony says, what does Arkansas need to have success? To have a success game this weekend besides luck? Well, first, they need a lot of luck. They need a lot of that. They need a lot of pressure from Landon Jackson. They need a lot, that in the D line in general. A ton of pressure. I mean, they gotta get in Quinn's face. They gotta make him get the ball out quick.
Arkansas will have to play their best game of the year, and Texas will have to play sloppy.
Yeah, control the turnover game. If Arkansas can create a couple turnovers and manage the ball, you know what I'm saying? Keep the game, don't turn it into a track meet. I think their front can handle Texas's D line. I've seen, you know what I'm saying? We've seen their front hold up in a few games this season. They got to get pressure. They got to get a lot of pressure. That when Texas has time to let their shit develop, you're not gonna run with their guys the whole time. Especially when you're not a top-notch defense. That is just pressure, I think. A lot of pressure. If Landon Jackson comes out of this game with 3-4 sacks and a lot of QB pressure, I think they can. You know what I'm saying? I really think they can win this game, y'all. If you're an NFL franchise with the top pick, DDQB, give me your top 3 QBs you're looking at this year in order. Number 1, Shedeur Sanders. Number 2, is the dude out of what's the dude's name out of oh shit. Hey Reese, hold that thought real quick. Hold that thought, Reese. I'll be right back. Hold that thought. Hold up.
We let you weigh in until he get back.
Oh yeah, hey man, I'm running late, man. I had a show that I've been trying to book for the last month and a half, and the person was like, "Hey, I got tonight," so I was like, "Well, we gotta get it done." And we started at 7, but then her computer stuff messed up, and then they finally started back up, and then boom, we ran late because I like to talk. This fool right here. But what you been up to, my man?
Oh man, just chilling, man. Working. This daylight savings time got me jacked up. The lights go out. I'm trying to go to sleep. hold on. Let me get it. Let me get y'all in your spots.
Oh, they don't make noise. I was gonna go. Happy birthday to my guy.
What up? What
You
up?
know what I'm saying? Late to the show. Y'all go ahead and wish my boy happy birthday before we move on. Man. Y'all go ahead.
What's good? What's good? The big 3-5.
The big 3-5. That boy getting old. That's 40.
That's 40.
No.
No, it ain't 40 yet. It ain't 40. Shoot.
That's 40 right there. That's 40, man. But hey, what's your top 3 QBs? Give me your top 3 QBs that you would take in the draft right now.
Right now, it'd be number 1, Shedeur Sanders. Number 2, Jalen Milroe. And then number 3 would be the cat from LSU.
Okay, I'm glad you said the cat from LSU. I cannot think of his Nussmeier. Damn, yeah. I cannot think of his name earlier. It's another dude too. I'm forgetting right now. And I'm not hating on Cam Ward either. I'm not hating on Cam Ward, but I didn't know he was that small.
He's small. I thought he was like 6 something.
No, he's not even 6 foot.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm glad I didn't pick him.
Yeah. So I thought he was much bigger. I have not watched any Miami games this year, by the way. I thought he was much bigger, but no. Shedeur Sanders, not Jalen Milroe is not going to be good in the NFL. Not at quarterback. I don't see it. I just don't see that. Even his best games now have been running. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think it's also hard for Bama quarterbacks. Shout out to Tua, who's still playing somehow. But I think the real problem with Bama quarterbacks is that it's easy to be okay. It's easy to be mid at QB at Bama and everybody think you're the shit because look who you're throwing it to.
Yeah, all the people around you.
You know what I'm saying? Jalen, the next Vince Young in the NFL. I don't think he'll have that much success. No, you know what I'm saying? No save, but look at AR5 right now in the NFL. That's Jalen Milroe.
AR5.
Yeah, Anthony Richardson up in Indianapolis, the coach. Milroe would have to have a team to transform everything for him like Baltimore did. Yeah, no doubt. But he's no Lamar. You see what I'm saying? Like Lamar can still throw the ball really, really efficiently.
Yeah, because I can't remember a game where Milrose had a big game with his arm.
Yeah, he had big games like in the numbers wise with his arm, but that's what I'm saying. Look at his receiving core. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always gonna be name a QB at Alabama who didn't have a receiver that was gonna be a top 5 guy, and then have or 2 or 3 of them that was first rounders, and also a running back that can tote the pill anytime you give it to him. It's easy to be mid at QB.
Yeah.
Then you get to a league, you get drafted high. Your ass get to the league to that bad team, and now what you gonna do? And like, what if Jalen Milroe goes to Cleveland?
Oh, he done for. He gonna be another name on the list.
Like it's all bad. It's all bad for cats out of Alabama playing quarterback just because you're surrounded by so many Corvettes and Lamborghinis and Hummers that when they put your ass on that used lot, it's hard to shine. You know what I mean? It's hard to shine, bro. It's hard.
But see, but this is also what screws those guys up. They test well. So you'll have a guy like Jalen Milroe who, he's probably a mid-level quarterback, but then he'll go to a combine and that some bitch will test well. He'll run a fast 40. He'll do all the drills right because everybody is a underwear All-American. But then it's like, he showed us on the field what he could do, and then look at his numbers, but that shit don't translate to the NFL because the talent is not around you that you had. It's not concentrated.
Exactly. And I'm no NFL scout or nothing like that.
Be something like that.
I knew something didn't look right. I've been gone for a minute. That's where it's right now.
I'm not an NFL scout or anything like that, but when I'm looking at QBs, if I think they're going to be good in college, I'm looking at I'm looking at the throws they're in. I'm looking at the situations that their coach is allowing them to put the team in.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? How much control of this offense are you? How much do you really have the keys? How far is their leash before the coach click that button and bring it on back?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the type of stuff I'm looking at. And so that's why when everybody's like, oh, why you keep saying Shedeur Sanders, Shedeur? Because I know for sure that there is no stop button on his leash.
No, he got full keys to the car.
He's got full keys, full autonomy to do whatever he needs to do to make this offense run, and it's running. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There is no doubt in my mind that he can go to the next level to a mid team with a couple of weapons and be able to, okay, we need to do this like this, do it like this, like this, like this. Because he's already been put in a situation to run it.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? A lot of these college quarterbacks come out and they've been, they've been on the teat. They've been on the teat for them 3 years.
Yeah, prime example is any quarterback outside of Mahomes that's coming out of Texas Tech.
Yeah.
Yo, you go back early 2000s up until Mahomes. Every Texas Tech quarterback would throw for 15, 20,000 yards a career, get to the NFL and don't do nothing because they were coddled in that system. That system was made for them. Okay, we got Graham Harrell. You don't got the big arm deep. So we're gonna hit you with a bunch of slants, bunch of stop routes. And every once in a while, we're gonna see in Crabtree and them cats on a deep ball, and you just gotta just throw it out there, and they're gonna go get it. What happened? What Graham Harrell do in the NFL? Nothing. Kingsbury, nothing. He coaching now.
Yeah, it's tough, and I don't think a lot of people look at things like that. Even the Penix guy from last year,
man.
You know what I'm saying? Like even that guy, or the dude from Utah.
Who's gonna have an eighth? He already got approved for his 8th season,
which is crazy as hell.
That's 2 college careers.
That's so crazy. But I don't think the masses, like the fans, they take that into account, that like these other variables that go into like somebody being good in the NFL. Like there's mid dudes, there's guys that are mid in college right now at the QB position who are going to be way better in the NFL than a lot of these guys we talking about right now.
Yeah.
But it's because where they're at, their coach is putting them in a position to run the offense. Okay, we don't have no Corvette over here. We don't have a Lamborghini over here. All we got over here is Toyotas and damn Hondas. All right? I need you to work with that. All right, bet, cool. I'm throwing Honda routes. I'm throwing Toyota routes. So when I get to the league, I'm on the back up somewhere. See, they put me in the game. I ain't worried about Big Bang Hank trying to run down the sideline. Where them Toyotas and them Hondas at? Because I know they catching shit.
They ain't got no choice but to, because they on there with a limb and a prayer.
You see what I'm saying? And they own. And they going that way. But yeah, man, I like this quarterback conversation though, because I think I'm pulling up the list. I just keep getting sidetracked. It's some guys we're leaving off.
For what?
The top QBs.
With this season?
Mm-hmm.
What about old Beck from Georgia?
From Georgia. I like Beck, but he another one too. That's another system that you got to be weary. It's a lot of Lamborghinis. It's a lot of Lamborghinis over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Can you do that? Can you do what you're doing at Georgia somewhere else?
And
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like that, and that's why I'm so strong on Shedeur, is because the same shit he was doing when he was at Jackson State, he came to Colorado and had no issue doing it, because that was the main thing. Oh, he got those big numbers down there in the SWAC, but it ain't big D1. Then he come to big D1, first game out the gate, he threw for 400 yards. It's like, oh shit, he him.
Yeah, no doubt. Hey, Jackson Dart, that's who we leaving off. Ole Miss QB.
Oh, Ole Miss, yeah.
Hey, player. He a player. Not just saying that because of his last game. Hey, watch the throws. Watch the throws. Watch the control. He a little different.
And see,
300 yards.
Yeah, he one of them cats that's like right under the radar because ain't nobody really talking about him like that.
23 TDs, only 5 INTs, about 400 on the ground with eight rushing tugs.
I mean,
pretty bad. What y'all think about the kid from Ole Miss? Oh yeah, we're talking about right now. Yeah, he. That's what I'm saying. These are the guys that excel at the next level. Nussmeier, another one. I know you brought him up a second ago. That's another dude that's probably going to excel at the next level.
Yep.
I don't know anything about the Kansas kid.
No, I mean neither. But this list is wild because this is the top 10 right now, and they got Shedeur at 8th.
That's wild. The list, what I'm looking at right now, which is the Draft Boys, he got number 1.
Look,
I think that's where he should be. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Cameron, and then look, you supposed to get drafted in 2022. Or 1. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to get drafted in the 21 draft, I'm pretty sure.
Bro, just thinking about this, man. If you were a guy that came into Utah and he was there, right? And you're like, all right, shit, you know what I'm saying? He a junior. His ass gonna be gone. You know, so I'm gonna get my time to shine. Oh, he get hurt. Matter of fact, they had the guy they call the pig farmer. Boom, he gets hurt. Pig farmer comes in and he leads Utah to a damn near undefeated season last year. Oh, buddy, come back. What's his name? Cameron Rising comes back. Well, you on the bench. He get hurt, and you thinking, well, shit, my time to shine. They let him know, oh, yeah, he going to be back next season. No, bro, take your ass home, bro. You done.
No, bro, you're done. It's over. You're obviously not going to the NFL.
No.
I mean, you might go, but you know what I'm saying? You're going to be, So just let it play out, player. Hey, ride on to the sunset. You really should have left last year whenever y'all really was on it.
Yep.
But that's a whole nother story. I mean, he's literally a grown-ass man. Like, I know some grown men in college, but he's literally a grown-ass man.
He got to be
playing with kids.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, at this point, it's disgusting.
Now, here's a conversation that I've had with a couple people about guys going from college to NFL. A lot of people saying they shouldn't start. If you're a rookie, you shouldn't be a starting QB. And I'm like, well, that ain't the case because, yes, it's a big transition, but some guys are able to make it. Some guys get put in a position where they have to be that guy because of the teams like we spent our first round pick on you, so you got to be that guy. Do you think that's a bad thing? Like, do you want to be that guy going to a team that coming in as a rookie that you're that guy?
Yeah, I mean, everybody wants to be the guy wherever they're at, or you know what I'm saying. That's the name of the game. You want to be that guy. But I think coming into a team that was bad last year does not mean you have to be bad this year. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's steps. It's like a vetting. It should be a vetting process if you got the number 1 pick. The league should get to come in and go through your whole organization, the books and all.
Yeah.
If you got the number 1 pick. What y'all doing over here? Because at the end of the day, you're ruining a product that could make this league a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? So what y'all doing over here? What's like if you ain't made no moves in the offseason leading up to the draft? No, you can't have it.
Yeah.
No, you can't have the number 1 pick. Because what are we doing?
No, I mean, we said it a couple shows ago. The Browns, y'all some bitches ain't never gonna get a draft in the quarterback until y'all get one right. Like y'all have ruined what's it been like 30 quarterbacks in 15 years or some shit like that.
Yeah, like 38, some shit like that.
Since 2000, they've gone through like 30 some quarterbacks. Y'all not drafting the quarterback because y'all have ruined some guys that could have like done a lot of shit for this league. Like, I mean, say what you want to say about Johnny Manziel, but I do believe had he not going to Cleveland, he probably still be in the league, probably still be in the league right now. Outside of him.
Johnny Manziel was one of those guys that was going to get himself out the way regardless, probably. Especially because the place where he needed to go to be successful, I believe, was the place that would have been his ultimate demise.
Which was?
The H.
Mm.
Yeah.
Y'all see what I'm saying? Yeah. I see what I'm saying. The place where I think he needed to go, which his draft, him getting drafted to Cleveland, caused a bunch of ruckus in Houston. Remember that?
It caused Andre Johnson to retire.
Exactly.
I ain't even tripping. Riding and sipping.
So he goes to Houston and he's got a guy like Andre Johnson. That's who he just get done throwing the ball to at A&M.
What you call it? Mike Evans.
Mike Evans. So take me from a situation. You taking me from a situation. That's right down the road as well. You taking me from a situation where I can run around and do my video game shit, and at the end of the play, if all else fails and I can't get away, Mike down there somewhere. Now I come to the Texans. I'm doing my shit, and if I just so happen to can't get away, Dre down there somewhere.
Yep.
I'm not saying it was going to be Hall of Fame Johnny Manziel. It was going to be Johnny Football from college coming to. I don't know if that was the case, but I know the damn pot was cooking.
Yeah.
The ingredients was looking real damn good in Houston.
Shit, hey, Dre even say, hey, I'll take a pay cut. Y'all, hey, take this money and go get him. And who they draft?
Oh, they drafted the big dude, right? Clowney.
Oh, yeah. They got Clowney.
I'm pretty sure that's the same year.
And Dre said, I'm done with y'all, bro.
Hunter Harrison said Houston goated. Hey, by the way, I know you late. You got that wheel rocking?
Do what?
Yeah, we giving away some money tonight.
Bro, who am I? I'm already on this shit, boy. I'm already on it.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
I'm on it.
Hey, you have to leave a comment to get your name on the wheel, by the way, guys. I know I see a lot of y'all commenting there right now, but yeah, you gotta leave your name in the comment to get on the wheel. Hey, we're gonna give away a couple of shirts tonight too. I already threw that in there, so you ain't got no choice.
It was on the list.
Yeah, if y'all out there lurking, we see the numbers. A couple of y'all out there lurking ain't said that. Come on with it.
Yeah, hit the comment, man. Make sure y'all drop a comment so you got a chance to win. Hunter Harrison said Clowney was ass. Clowney tried hard like 1 out of every 13 laid. No doubt, man. Clowney had the hit made around the world or hit heard around the world, whatever you want to call it. When he smacked old buddy from Michigan and then one hand palmed the ball. I mean, they just couldn't resist. They couldn't resist drafting him after that.
But see, I think he's one of those situations where he stayed in college too long.
But he had to.
No, he didn't have no choice. But like, there should be some kind of exceptions made for guys who like, you surpassed this game now. Anything from here on out, it's a detriment to you because you're gonna start developing lazy ass tactics. Because now, when I know I'm the best in the game, I don't have to try hard. I can do the bare minimum and still get 3 sacks, 5 tackles for loss, a forced fumble recovery. That's light work for me.
Yeah.
So over the course of a whole season, now I'm just trying not to get hurt and still do bare minimum to put up numbers. And by doing that, you start creating lazy ass habits, which then go over to the NFL, and it's hard to break that shit because you went through a whole season doing it.
Yep, that's true. And I think that was like the biggest thing because he was one of the ones that started off that I might not play, or he didn't play, right?
No, he played,
but I thought at some point he sat out, or something. I thought, or he was talking about it or something like that. I know he was in the mix.
No, they talked about it. It was like he should just sit that. He should sit a year out. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people were saying he should sit after his sophomore year. He should have sat.
Reed Book, you late to the party. We already discussed this, but we'll hit it one more time. Arkansas, I think Arkansas got a chance to win. Yes, I do. I think if I was betting on this game, I would put money on Arkansas. Texas got the minus 13.
Yeah.
So I think Texas is gonna win by 13. I think it's gonna be closer than that. So I would take Arkansas on the points.
I think Texas knows at stake that you can't. It's too late in the game to drop any. Now you got to go out there and give it all you got.
I think they can give it all they got, all they want. They pulled some wild wins this season. Hey, that's all. Texas can want this game as much as they want it. They want. We know how this shit goes. This game is totally up in the football guys' hands now. There is nothing that the University of Texas or the University of Arkansas can do to get any more prepared for this game than they are today. It's Wednesday. They ain't even practicing no more. All right. So I think Arkansas, it's way easier to be a season buster than it is to finish out what you're already doing.
Yeah.
Hey, fellas, playoffs ain't looking too bright for us. It's Texas week. Y'all know how we do.
Yeah.
Wrap up.
That's it. we ain't got nothing to lose. We ain't going to the playoff.
You see what I'm saying? Like, the playoff is out of the question for us. What they sitting at 5-4? They only one win away from going bowling. Wow. Yep. We can go bowling and get it on them. Oh, yeah. Texas better bring their lunch bill with them. That's all I got to say. Yeah, I'm a betting man. This it might be a Philly. It might be a field goal, dub. Or Texas going to get that get back from last time, and this shit going to be bloody. UAPB style. You know? I don't want it to go like that. But it could be UAPB style, man. It could be UAPB style. But hey, if you're on the show right now, we appreciate you for being here. Make sure you drop a comment to get your name on the wheel. There is 150 up on the line tonight, and a couple of Dreaded Archer t-shirts for some lucky Reed Talking listeners. Also, man, hit that like button, hit that share button. Most importantly, man, let everybody know what you're watching, where you're watching, and why you're watching over here at the Reed Talking Listen podcast. Get over to the Instagram page. I ain't hit this in a while. Get over to the Instagram page, man. Follow the Instagram at the RTL podcast. Follow my guy right here, DA_Dreaded Archer 17. My guy, Cameron Sullivan, over on the Instagram. If you spell it wrong, you ain't gonna find my boy. All right. So you better spell it right. Last but not least, myself, Big Poppy _O&E9. Get over there, check out the Instagram. Give us a like, give us some follows, give us some shares, put us on the story, all that good stuff, man. But most importantly, leave a comment to get your name on that wheel tonight for a chance to win this money.
Hey, bro, they did Georgia dirty, bro.
Dropping them down?
9 points? Ain't no way. 9 spots.
It's just the way it happened. You can't lose this late. It's just the way it fell. What y'all think is gonna happen Friday at 7?
Oh, Tyson gonna knock that bitch out.
He's talking about Jake Paul. Is it real? That's the thing, though.
If it's a real fight, Tyson gonna win. Because did you hear what he said after the whole sparring?
Mm-mm.
So the lady was talking to him about, how did he feel about the fight, and he was like, my kids, they look at me like I'm nothing. They don't know who their father is. They look at me as nothing. But I promise you, after Friday night, they're gonna say our father is something special. It's like, oh shit. If I'm Jake Paul, I'm hearing that like, yo, this cat is fighting to prove something to his kids. Oh hell no, man.
That's tough. That's tough. Not gonna lie. We know the previous exhibition fights and all that stuff. We know they've all been,
Yeah.
Not saying they're scripted, but they've all had some stipulations on them, like where you can and can't hit the guy, how hard, what percentage, all that type of stuff. We've seen it from the football players and the basketball players that are doing it. It's all BS. We know the last time Tyson did the Roy Jones Jr. thing, we knew that, they had stipulations on that. No face shots. Yeah, no face shots. 75% for Mike. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And he still ended up sending Buddy to the hospital. So I just don't see a world where we live in where they're gonna let Mike Tyson on national TV, Netflix at that, knock out this rich white kid. I just can't see it.
Bro, it's free.
That's what you know how many people gonna be watching this?
Bro, every bar in town is advertising on their Facebook, on their Instagram, on a marquee board outside that they hosting a Tyson fight. We got bars that's gonna have the big projector screen outside for those who want to watch it outside. They don't have shit going on inside. You got grocery stores like, hey, we got a little section in here to watch TV too. Like everybody gonna have it on.
That's what I'm saying. And so you think they're gonna unleash? Because this world that we live in now doesn't know Mike Tyson.
No.
Like he talking about his kids, how they look at me like I'm nothing. This world looks at Mike Tyson as the dude who went over there in the sweat tent. Now he got the podcast, and he's the nice guy, right? He cares about everything. He's into his feelings. You know what I'm saying? That's the Mike Tyson that this world knows. Mike Tyson don't know. Like everybody make jokes about him biting buddies' ears off, but the world don't know eat your kids, Mike Tyson.
Nope.
The world don't know the words he was saying back then. He canceled today.
I'm a F you till you love me, white boy.
Yeah. He would. We're gonna shut this, and they're gonna shut this down.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the real Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Iron Mike.
Does
Mike
Tyson in 2024? Does Mike Tyson need the money?
No.
Okay. There's a stipulation where if he knocks him out in so many seconds that he gets no money. The blow up that's going to come if that happens is going to be 3 times, 4 times the amount of any money he could get paid off this fight.
Oh yeah, he gonna
Drop this sucker and end it.
Man, I want Mike Tyson to come out, boy. I want him to come out with that old school right there and walk right over there. And
yeah, bro. Man, listen, bro. If I'm Jake Paul, the best thing you can do is not listen to any interviews he's done leading up to this fight. Because when he was on Rogan, and Rogan asked him about, you know what I'm saying, get back in the ring, he was like, the gods of war have lit my furnace. And I'm like, God, dog, man.
They too long.
Bro, I forgot who he had somebody on the show, and he was talking about making one punch sound 2. You'll never understand. I was so fast, I could make one punch sound like 2. I was a monster. I was a monster, and I hated myself because it just, bro. This he going out there to fight for something, bro.
Sugar Free said, I was just asking my wife how much money worldwide in bet she thinks is on the fight from personal to real bet. Oh, bro, there's no telling, man.
Dude, you look it up.
I see just the fact that there's a stipulation that if he knocks him out so quick, he don't get paid. Because I mean, I ain't saying he needs the money, but shit, I ain't saying he don't want the money. That's a pretty solid impression.
Bro, think about if you know in a world we live in, money for views. Think about how the first interview he does, Tyson goes on Rogan 48 hours after the fight. Monday morning we watch episode Joe Rogan and Mike Tyson. It's gonna break the internet.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it'll break the internet. Man, I don't wish harm on nobody, but I just gotta see it. I want to see it in my time. I want to see it in real life. Like for real, even though it's the 50-some-year-old or however old Mike Tyson is, even though it's that version, I want to see it, bro. I got to know. I must know,
bro. And he don't look like no pudgy old man no more. Like you can tell he really
58.
58?
He damn near 60. He knocking on 60.
I mean, we done seen a lot of heroes pass. Drew Brees ain't there no more. Brady ain't in the game no more. I can't live in a world where Mike Tyson goes out to Jake Paul and everybody in the world's watching. A little piece of me will die that night. I just can't take it.
Because it's like a, you know, it happens all the time, especially in the MMA world, the fighting world, or whatever, where you know you see your guy, you know what I'm saying, and he started taking that
Anderson Silva. When I started watching him go downhill,
he started taking that decline. Every time you watch him fight, he just
But at least he was
Oh.
fighting dudes. At least he was fighting worthy opponents that he was like, hey, this is the new kid on the block.
Yeah, this just a kid on the block right here.
I didn't think the fight was gonna happen, but the more I see Tyson train for it, and you can tell like I don't know Jake Paul like that, but to him this shit is just all fun and games. Like when you listen to Mike Tyson talk, this is war to him. Like when he stepped in that ring, it is war, and that's why he's stepped away from that shit. He's like, because if I stay in it, I'm in that mindset. Like I said, Customato hypnotized him when he was 13, and then Customato died before he could get him out of it. So he basically just cutting his shit on and off.
Nah, for real.
Shit, yeah, I
Real
mean, hey, I knew he was in that mindset when he snapped off from Little Nas X.
When he snapped off on Lil Nas X? Oh, go ahead, Ken.
Oh yeah, go Kent.
Go ahead.
Oh no, so Lil Nas X was on his show, and he was like, man, Mike, you don't even know who I am. He was like, no, he said, you don't know none of my songs. He's like, yeah, the fucking cowboy song. I know who you are. He goes, you did the cowboy song. You did some bullshit where you were sliding down a pole naked with the devil. I know who the fuck you are. Why you think you on the effing show? He was like, hey man, he's like, my bad. But yeah, he snapped off on him. Like, man, I know who you are. I brought you on my shit.
Yeah. Hey, Hot Boxing with Mike. If you haven't checked it out, you need to go check that shit out.
Yes,
sir. It's a good pod. It's a good pod. No doubt.
Whatever the outcome is going to be, you could not pay me enough money to be law enforcement, security, none of that in Dallas that night. However it pans out, they might burn Oak Cliff to the ground if they don't go correct.
No, for real, man. But I'm ready to see. I see Hunter Harrison said he gonna come watch it at my crib. Hey, come on. But I need. Speaking of interviews and old people, it just leads me right into the next segment. What's your and where the fight's at? What's up with your boy Jerry, bro?
God, dog.
Man.
What are you on?
You ain't been seeing these interviews?
No.
Bro. They don't need to put him. He damn near Joe Biden. You don't need no mic in front of you no more.
Oh no.
No more.
It's that bad?
Bro, yes.
He pretty much said the Cowboys is my team to do with as I please, win, lose, or draw. I'd run them down through there if I want to.
Bro, he didn't shit on Dak. You know what I'm saying? Like hey.
You know he wanted to say what's going on in his head.
What? What?
These mine.
Yeah. Oh, God.
And I can treat him like I want because he ain't like any of these.
Little Django action going on there. Little Django.
You know, if I'd have got Joe Burrow down here, we wouldn't be in this predicament.
Hey, bro. Hey, he talked about Dak so swiftly though. Like he been doing this shit for years. Jerry tried to say no one could be as good of a GM as him. But this is the thing, when he says stuff like that, he has a point.
He's talking about the business side of it.
No, and not even that. He's where your teams run at.
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So he has a leg to stand on. That's why he's like, why would I sell this team? Why would I get out the way? Nobody else around here has shown that they can do it. Kansas City is finna do it right now. Or it's looking like they're finna do it right now. But nobody else, y'all ain't showed me this. If your name ain't Bill or Robert, don't say nothing to me.
Al Harris.
You see what I'm saying?
Not Al Harris. What's his name?
Who is Al? Who is Al Harris?
Not Al Harris. Not Al Harris. See, that's the dude, the dreadlocks. Al Davis. Yeah, Al Davis.
Yeah, Al, the Raiders.
Yeah, they had they run.
Yeah, if you ain't one of them, don't talk to me. Yeah, you just sprinkle one here and there.
But I had an error. I had a whole error.
Not to mention, like you just said, the business side.
Oh, yeah.
Invite guests on the show. Yeah, we always invite guests on the show. Guests are always welcome here to Reed Talking Listen.
Yeah. All you gotta do is hit this link right here in this chat. Reed Buck. And you
Hey,
can come
Reed
on the
Book,
show.
you know, the hat I had on like 2 shows ago. That's your boy right there, Reed Book. But the way he talked about Dak in this interview, I wish I had it queued up for us. Bro, he did it so he did it so like he ain't really never just talk about Dak. The only time he really said Dak's name was, you know, we're 3 and whatever with Dak. You know what I'm saying? We're 3 and whatever with Dak. Other than that, he was just like, yeah, you know, Cooper Rush runs this offense pretty good. You know, I don't know if it's better or not. You know, both sound damn near sound like Bill Clinton. Jerry Jones is a menace to society, bro.
Right here.
His performance tell
Yeah.
you Dak's role in this team and what he's been doing this season.
Well, what do you mean?
Given that
What you mean?
like without Dak, how do you when you look at the difference? What do you think about Dak?
I don't want to be sarcastic, but are you got the same arithmetic I've got? We've won 3 games with Dak. Okay, so I'm just saying we weren't playing well with Dak at all.
If Dak cannot come back, how much does that hurt your hopes for this season?
Well, I don't want to deal in hypotheticals, but you know, anybody that loses their top quarterback has some adjustments to make, and they're usually adjusting uphill. And so I thought that basically we'd look better tonight without Dak. I thought we'd look better on offense than we looked without Dak. Seen Cooper play better than we played tonight. Philadelphia's got a lot to do with that. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
Nah, hey, he sharp as a tack.
That motherfucker ain't so.
Hey, you got the same arithmetic. He said arithmetic. That's how you know he old.
Got the same arithmetic as I do.
But hey,
One thing
yeah,
ain't.
when it comes to that business, hey, he one of the only GMs in the league can say, "Hey, my stadium, I built and paid for that shit. I didn't have to go to the city to get no money. I didn't have to go to the
That
state
was
to get
Coach
no
Jimmy Johnson winning those games in the 90s. It sure was, and that's why they got his ass up out of there. This ain't your team, Jimmy.
Built that stadium and made the opening face the sun.
Oh yeah, now they mad about blinds and shit. Hey, what did he say though? What he said? He shit on y'all when y'all asked him about the stadium. Get blinds. We'll just tear this bitch down and build another one.
That's what he said.
You tell me.
Hey,
Hey, stop playing. Y'all gotta stop playing with Jerry Top.
shoot.
Hey man, as long as the Jake Pauls and Tysons and Taylor Swifties and Beyonce Beehives and motocross Xers and all, as long as y'all filing in the AT&T, Jerry ain't worried about these games, man.
So ain't.
He got enough
The Sun
UIL
might-
money
the
to
Sun
last
is-
him for the rest of his life.
Hey, the sun might be in CD Lamb's eyes, but the way it sparkled off Miranda Lambert's dress, boy, we running this shit.
Shoot. Hey,
Hey,
Jerry ain't worried about nothing. Look here,
Come
boy. Hey.
on, bro.
But why they want him to sell the team? Why didn't he like? Why would I sell something I own? I just give it to my son. Like Jones is always gonna own the Cowboys.
But this is the thing right here, though. His son already doing what he gonna be doing, whether he the face or not. You see what I'm saying?
No, because he's not the GM.
I don't care. Who Jerry talking to?
Steve.
Who he eating dinner with?
Steven.
He already doing what he gonna do when he running the team.
Yeah, but I mean, it's different when if you running a show and you talking to your assistant or your homie, your son. Yeah, he might give you some good advice, but you might be like, yeah, but at the end of the day, the decision is mine.
Okay, but this is what I'm saying. Okay, I'm Jerry Jones. I own the team. I hand it off my son. All right, I hand it off to my son. Boom, cool. Now everybody talking about Stephen Jones. Every time some shit finna go down, what you think finna happen? Now, Steven,
Well, see, but see,
can make all this shit. I can make all this go away tomorrow, Steven.
yeah, but here's the thing, though. Don't like if you're gonna be you can't be the owner and GM, man, because there's too many hats. You know what I'm saying? So I can see Steven taking the team over, but going and hire legit GM, somebody that's his sole job.
That's why that's not eligible around this organization. That's not eligible around this organization. I got too much bullshit going on the back end. We can't have no outsider in here looking at this shit. Man,
Yeah.
we're
Outside,
hey,
look at the books.
hey, Dez Bryant, the Dez Bryant deal. The GM gotta know about the Dez Bryant deal. The GM gotta know about the under the table Ezekiel Elliott deal. The GM gotta know about the under the table CeeDee Lamb deal. We don't give a fuck he in Cabo. We already know he finna pay him. You can't have your GM out here tripping when y'all know y'all already finna do it.
No, I mean, bro, but you gotta think about it though. Look at where they at. They in Texas. They are an elite class of Texan. You don't think that group that they ride in, there ain't somebody that's like the good old boy club? Hey, this is how we run shit around here.
Renee said, "What time we spending for the cash?"
Yeah, because hey, last time you won and you was gone.
Yeah, I'm with you, Nick.
Hey,
Yeah,
when
they
the
ain't finna
spirit-
bring
when the
nobody
spirit
in.
Hey, when the spirit moved me, you know what I'm saying? Hey, when the spirit moved me, that's what we gonna spend for that cash. Hey, don't run them shares up. What them shares looking like?
Yeah. Jerry Jones don't want nobody on that back end going to that paperwork. Ain't the right, Renee? That paperwork.
You don't know about looking at that paperwork, Renee.
Hire somebody. Dad, you know how many bags of powder we got coming in and out of here on a weekly basis? We can't bring nobody in here.
Come on, man. Like, name another organization that you know, like you've seen like the shady deals. You've seen the shady deals go down. Like,
Not blatant.
not blatant. She said paperwork.
That
Hey,
paperwork,
yeah.
baby. Hey, shout out to Renee.
Hey, y'all don't know. That's a record singing artist right there. You know what I'm saying? What paperwork do? Paperwork did numbers.
Yeah, paperwork did numbers.
Paperwork did numbers.
And that was pre-social media.
Mm-hmm.
Probably need to run it back, Renee.
Yeah, run that paperwork back.
Get you a TikTok going. No, hey, but no, there was no other under table deals that were just blatant as what was going on. It was going on in Dallas. Because think about it, Dez Bryant was on TV. Man, I ain't coming. I ain't doing this. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing this. And the next interview, man, I'm a Cowboy for life, man. And Jerry me and Jerry sat down. We had a conversation. I left that meeting feeling like family. And I bet you did.
I bet you did.
Because matter of fact, I remember
right you in the wheel.
I remember it was season 2. We was talking about this, and I was like, we all know what happened. He brought Dez in and said, look, Dez, because behind closed doors, I'm sure Jerry talked to Dez. He meet Dez where he at. Man, look at Dez, man. I can't give you this money on books. But you know what I'm saying? I take care of you. So, take this, and then come on to the house over in Frisco, and I'm gonna take care of you. You can go get your mama this, that, and the third.
They like that.
Cool, but I need you to go in front of that camera and tell him everything good. Cool.
Slap that franchise tag on his ass. We ain't heard from Dez since.
Nope.
Next time you see him, he was on I Am Athlete crying. You know what I'm saying? It just happens. Even like the Zeke deal. Zeke just so happens to stall out or hold out, whatever you want to call it, goes down to Cabo, gets the 90 mil. They don't give him the ball, ship his ass to New England. He don't do nothing over there, and they pay him to come back. Please come home. Eh. I got beans and bologna. Eh. Yeah.
And bro, since he been back, you ain't heard shit from Zeke.
No, he not even getting the ball. So it was under the CeeDee Lamb, same thing. Ain't gonna pay me back. Cool. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta come to OTAs or whatever it was, mini camp. Cool. Jerry Jones get on TV. Yeah. Show goes on. You know what I'm saying? Show goes on, whether you're here or not. All of a sudden, we came. CeeDee Lamb. Here comes CeeDee Lamb in his Gucci fit. Zeke fumbled that mother last week. Here comes CeeDee Lamb in the Gucci fit. Brand new retwist. Man, yeah, I think I'm gonna, I always wanted to play for the Star ever since I was a kid. Yeah. Oh, bro.
So you gotta do it, man.
Y'all
Think
don't
about that.
really know Jerry like I know Jerry. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You hear me? They passed up Derrick Henry to go get Zeke again. Just think that. They passed up Derrick Henry to go get Zeke. Can't do that when you never get the ball as it is. Hey, they passed up Derrick Henry to go get Zeke. So you know it was some under the table deal.
Yep.
It was under the table with Romo too. That's what I was like, bro. They still paying Romo. I don't know how you can figure this out. But I guarantee you, Romo, Dez Bryant, hell, probably Amari Cooper, they probably all still getting paid from the Cowboys.
Still getting that check.
That's how they got that TV deal.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you damn right.
Nobody listen to Tony Romo talk. He can't talk good.
Oh, baby. Oh,
Hey,
dude, Tony Romo called the plays before they even do it. What?
Yeah, they actually got mad at him for calling out the plays early.
Yeah,
Shit, I like that.
bro.
I like niggas calling out the plays.
Romo could probably make more doing it like his own podcast or something like just have a show on YouTube where he's sitting there watching the game, calling the plays out. Oh yeah, they finna do this.
Breaking news: Victor Wembanyama drops 50 and hit 8 threes.
Damn.
We're gonna get to basketball here in just a second, y'all. Hey, but we gotta stay in Dallas just a little bit longer. Stephen A. Smith, JJ getting a taste of Alzheimer's or something at this point. I don't understand half the decisions he makes. He ain't got that. He remember it all.
No, I think he's stuck in a time period.
Yeah, he's stuck in a time period. This the way it works type shit because it's the one I want. Just like the fans. Jerry Jones got the same syndrome all y'all Cowboys fans got. We only love the Cowboys because we remember the times of old. We remember when they had that number 22 standing in the backfield beside that number 8, throwing that bitch to 88. You know what I'm saying? That's why when y'all get a receiver and they give him that jersey 88, hell, he the best thing since sliced bread until he ain't. Because y'all still thinking about Michael Irvin. You know what I'm saying? Y'all still thinking about the other cat. What's his name before that?
Oh man,
Is it Phillips?
I think it's Phillips.
The one that got snubbed. He be getting snubbed out the shit.
Drew Pearson.
Pearson. That is not
Hey,
Phillips
bro.
Pearson.
Hey, they had, bro. They did my boy wrong last Hall of Fame, bro. They got all the cameras at his house and stuff, and he waiting for the phone call. And the phone call come in, and he picked up the phone, and he looking at his family, putting on speakerphone, and said, Drew, yeah. So let you know, man, you didn't get in. He's like, look at the camera, and I just don't get it. I just don't get it.
Yeah, that was whole shit.
Bro, and they do it to him
Because y'all knew
every
he wasn't
single
gonna get in.
year, bro. They
Y'all
do
knew he
it
wasn't
every
getting in
year.
y'all knew he wasn't getting in when you brought them cameras to his house.
Now it's become a thing for him to be we gotta get Drew Pearson disappointment this year.
Get an interview with him every time the Hall of Fame come around, so he can talk about how he don't understand why he not getting in. He got these numbers over this guy and these numbers over this guy, all this shit. He ain't in.
Nope.
That's whole shit.
They're gonna do him just like they're about to do Pete Rose, bro. I know they're gonna next year. Watch he get in the hall next year.
Pete Rose getting in next year. That
Hell
what you
yeah,
said?
he getting in. Yeah, he getting in. He dead now. He getting in.
I look at it as being too loyal of a fan. No one enjoys it much less watching it as much as these days. Look, y'all got times of old syndrome. What I say, people our age, it's because your parents.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You remember climbing up on daddy's lap and shit, watching the Cowboys play. So now you still love the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? No, in no other time in life you set yourself up for disappointment. But every season you put on that same raggedy ass jersey, sit in front of that TV, and get mad by the fourth quarter, over and over again. You know what I'm saying? I bring everybody to the dark side where I live. You know what I'm saying? It's shady over here. No fandom. We just watch the games. We enjoy them. Hell, I watched the Packers Bears. I watched the damn Chargers Dolphins. It don't matter. I just want to watch the football. But Courtney Williamson says, "What it do, fellas? What's good with it, baby?
What's
we do it
good?
two outdoors in the building." Stephen A. Smith, which I do not like Stephen A. Smith. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I've been trying to be on the fence about it, but I don't like the dude. I really don't think I like him. I don't think we would get along in real life. Luckily, he's super rich and famous, and we'll probably never meet each other. But I don't think we would get along in real life. But I would want to have a conversation with him. Just be like, are your takes like how many of your takes are real, and how many of them are prompted by the studio?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I would like to know that because that might change my mind. But at this point, I don't like Stephen A. Smith. But he comes out and he makes the statement that the Cowboys should tank the season. All right. Get a high draft pick in the first round. Trade a player or some players off to a team that has another pick in the first round so they can move up. And they should take Shedeur Sanders, somehow on God's green earth, get Travis Hunter, fire Mike McCarthy, and hire none other than Coach Primetime Deion Sanders.
Shit.
Bro, as much as I would love for that to happen, I don't believe Jerry Jones has the mental fortitude to move the parts and pieces around to get that shit done.
Not only does I don't think Jerry could make that work. It's a Jimmy Phillips situation. Just start with I'll start with Coach Prime and work my way backwards.
All right.
It's the Jimmy Phillips situation. Because you know when Prime come to town, we don't give a shit about Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry is no longer a factor. On the flip side of that, Prime is your perfect scapegoat.
Yep.
Also, Prime come to town, shit hit the fan. Well, damn, Prime. You supposed to. You know what I'm saying? But also, Prime is the perfect belly rub for Jerry Jones because you know that no matter what, season one is gonna be the most money you've ever made in Cowboys history. Guaranteed.
Jersey sales. Not only you gonna get Shedeur's jersey sales, but then the Deion sales gonna shoot back through the roof.
The Deion Sanders Dallas Cowboys jersey that y'all own already, put it right back out there on the market.
Hey, let me paint this
Put
picture.
it right back out there on the market.
Let me paint this picture.
All around the stadium. Oh, we don't give a damn who on the team. Put them primetime photos right back up on the stadium, baby. Have his ass running down there. Hey!
And then the no coaching.
That's what I'm saying. So it's that part, I think Jerry could do it. But as far as like everybody talking about Deion, prime, I think Jerry can't handle that. He might mess around and go on ahead and leave here. You see what I'm saying? The first time an article come out and say Deion's team now, oh, what? Well, he's liable to fire him on the spot. You know what I'm saying? All right, so now that's out the way. Move on to the actual draft board. Shedeur and Travis are both going in top 10 for sure.
1 and 2, 4 and 5, 6 and 7. It's going to be bad. Like no team is going to allow him to get on the same team.
And that is what I think also. The league will block it. Unless they can go back-to-back picks. And it damn near better be 1 and 2. The league is not going to get you. I'd rather him come to my team and not even be a fit than for y'all to get both of them.
Yeah.
But I will say this, which I hope they don't go to the Cowboys, because there's no way I can gear up to watch Cowboy games every weekend. That's not a thing. But Shedeur QB, CeeDee Lamb number 1, and Travis Hunter your number 2. That's nasty. That's gonna be tough for any defense, regardless. I don't care who you like, what your team is. That's gonna be tough for any defense.
Yep.
But does Travis Hunter play defense in the NFL?
Nope. Now he's gained some weight.
You don't think he the size of NFL corners right now?
Man, when I see pictures of him, he just look like he frail.
He looked little, but he can't. Let me look up his actual bio.
I bet you he like 6'3", $175.
No, he at least 180.
While y'all looking that up, let me paint this picture.
All right, go ahead.
A phone conversation. Dion, baby, prime. You know, me and Steven, we do it real bad down here, and we're ready to burn this mother down. We're going to sell the farm for you to come on down here and bring your boys. Whatever check we got the right to make it happen, you know we're good for it. Money good. They're going to take it away from us if we don't. I ain't got a few years left. Can you get me a 3-peat, baby, and I'll ride off in the sunset.
He want one. He just need one more.
Hey, he just want one in this era.
He want one.
One in this era, he might give it up. One in this era. But 6'1", 185.
So 175.
LeBron just hit a 3 at the buzzer. I don't know what buzzer, but I just know I just got the notification. Let's move on to basketball. Actually, before we move on to basketball, let's talk about these Kansas City Chiefs. Is this shit real or fake?
I'm not gonna say it's fake, but they definitely been aided.
Bro, they just blocked the fucking field goal to win.
Oh, yeah, it's fake. Too many close calls, bro. Fake.
When they blocked that field goal, I'm like, there's no way. There's just no way it happens like this.
No, because like check it. when you writing a movie, you gotta, especially when you like the first movie, you can just let that shit, you can write it and put it out there, boom, it's done. The second movie, you gotta add a little flair to it. That third one, you really gotta add some flair to keep people's attention. But that fourth movie, you gotta have people on the edge of their seat from the time the movie start to the credits. And that's where they at right now. People are losing interest in the Chiefs. They were straight up, because everybody can't. Only people that love the Chiefs now are people that are diehard Chiefs fans. Everybody else is like, I'm tired of seeing them win. They've already gotten to the point where the Patriots were after Brady got his 5th or 6th ring. Chiefs is there now, and a lot of that is due to the Taylor Swift and all the media shit. All right, now only way we can keep people on the edge of their seats and want to keep watching this shit is if every game ends in some crazy ass way, and that's gonna keep people watching. And that's where they at now.
That is it. That's where they are. I think I agree 100%. That's where everybody's at with it. We tired of seeing Taylor Swift. We tired of seeing Kansas City. Period. We tired of seeing y'all. Then y'all adding these pieces. Like, how y'all getting these people? You know what I'm saying? And then, like you said, every game is something. Whether it's a call or a no call. You know what I'm saying? A 56-yard field goal from the Chiefs. or a block field goal by the Chiefs. It's something every single week that it's you gotta tune in and see how it's gonna end. But I also think, which you can go back to last season, the world and the NFL in totality hates Tom Brady so much. All right. They hate Tom Brady so much that they have to replace him. They have to replace Tom Brady. I told y'all Tom Brady's GOAT reign would not be long. Didn't I say that?
Oh yeah.
It's already being questioned. Is Mahomes the next? Is Mahomes better than? Is Mahomes? They're already trying to get Brady out the way. You can't get Brady out the way unless you take down every single piece of his game and you can say, okay, yeah, he can do that. Because what's the narrative on Mahomes right now?
They had the graphic up at halftime at the Super Bowl. When they come back in from commercial, they had a graphic of Brady and Mahomes comparing them. Is the reign over? Is this the new king?
You see what I'm saying? You gotta take down his facets. What's Brady's number one aspect? His number one fear thing about Tom Brady.
Oh, don't give Brady the ball in the fourth quarter.
He can't have it last.
Yep.
I don't give a damn how much time on that clock. He can't have it last. If you give it to him last, you lost. They tried to get that shit to Aaron Rodgers. See, I'm a real fan of this game. They tried to get that shit to Aaron Rodgers a few years ago, if y'all remember. They tried to give Aaron Rodgers that, oh, he gonna walk you down.
Yeah.
At any moment. You remember, hell, y'all was part of a walk down.
Yeah.
Yeah, after the no catch.
Yep.
After the no catch. A-Rod walked you down. And they started the narrative. Oh, he's the next one. You can't give him the ball at the end of the games. And then he got to doing his woke shit. And they were like, no, not him.
Start kicking in with Joe Rogan and no cats say, nah, he can't.
Yeah,
He'll be it.
Not him. Who the next guy?
It was
Damn sure can't be Lamar.
No, first it wasn't it. Your boy that's in Detroit right now. Golf.
No, it wasn't golf. They ain't never tried to put golf on that level. I say Josh Allen before that. He just never could, even though they are winning right now. But yeah. So they already lining it up to say that Mahomes can walk you down. If you give him the ball last, boy, it's over with for you. He gonna beat you. They gonna get you. But Mahomes is one of them guys who he's a Texas Tech guy. So yeah, that's one who made it.
No, I
So
said
Mahomes-
I said everybody minus Mahomes.
Oh yeah, but Mahomes is one of them cats that know how to take them Hondas and them Volkswagens and them, them Toyotas and work something. And then guess what? I know my coach. He on the prowl. He on Craigslist. He on Facebook Marketplace. He on all this shit trying to find me an old Lambo.
Yeah, we flipping them around here.
Trying to find me an old Lambo. And when I get him, God, everybody keep trying to say, like, oh, he never had receiving shit. Remember the year Juju was coming off of when he ended up in Kansas City?
Yep.
Everybody seems like they forgot Pittsburgh Juju.
Yep.
Y'all forgot about Pittsburgh Juju? Yeah, Corvette Juju. He came off that. Had a little rough season in Pitt. They got rid of his ass. Oh, we'll take him. Come here.
Bowl.
D-Hop. We'll take him. Y'all want him? We'll take him. And he was real quiet in Tennessee. Come on. It's still, hey, all you need is new spark plugs, baby.
New
Come
spark
on.
plug and put some new tires on that joker.
Because guess what? I got my 05 Tahoe, number 87. I got my 05 Tahoe right here. He gonna be old reliable. He catching it all.
15s in it on spree wheels, baby, and them bitches is spinning.
And armor all down, baby. Armor all down.
All the rest of this shit is interchangeable. All the rest of this shit is interchangeable, bro. And that's where the Chiefs are. Shout out Andy Reid. Hey, he said 05 Tahoe ain't running in 5 years. Hey, chill out now. I need a new spark plug. That's what I'm saying.
It's down there in the shop in Wamba.
They need a new spark plugs. But no, hey, like I said, catch everything and run through anything. So they got a nice team now. They got a nice team over there in Kansas City, man. But I think they getting helped by the refs. I think they getting helped by. I don't know what they getting helped by. I don't know if this shit real or not. I don't know if it's fake or not. I think it's fake.
Yeah, because you got too much money on. You got to ride the money train out with Kansas City. You got to squeeze that limit to you getting every drop out of that joker, and that's what
That's
they
what
do.
I'm saying. Because even the Swifties don't care the Taylors at the game if the Chiefs are bad.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Say what you want to say. Oh, we only watching the game because Taylor's win. But they show her 5 times max. Is it excessive because she has nothing to do with the game? Yes. But it's not so much that if I'm a Taylor Swift fan, I'm going to tune in.
Oh, you know what's gonna happen, don't you?
What?
You know they gonna once Travis get ready to retire. Oh, the Hines, not the Hines, but whatever that dude's name down in Kansas City, she gonna come through. I want to buy the team. Taylor Swift gonna be the first female to own an NFL team.
Yeah, they probably already talking about that shit now. I
Yeah.
thought you got to say something different. I'm
No.
waiting on her to get the Super Bowl. When she gets the Super Bowl, that's when y'all know this shit real. Like a real fake.
No, I mean she already told me she never gonna do it.
She said she'll never do Super Bowl.
Yeah, she did last year.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. She don't need the money either, so they ain't gonna get her there.
Nope.
This is all I'm saying right here. This gonna cement this. I don't even care that she said she ain't gonna do it. This will cement Chiefs' legacy forever. This will cement Chiefs' legacy forever. This is how it's gonna go down. She gonna get the Super Bowl. All right. Chiefs gonna make it to the Super Bowl. Chiefs gonna win the Super Bowl. Your boy gonna drop down on that knee. And it's game time, baby. Then she gonna buy the Chiefs.
If they do it in New Orleans and didn't have Wayne on the show, I'm through with the NFL.
Oh yeah, you already know how that go. And I don't, and then you know they're not going to even bring them out either. It's not like it's going to be a bring out situation because the camps don't vibe. She would buy the Eagles, duh. Is she from Philly?
Yeah, she's from Philly.
She ain't buying no Eagles.
No, Eagles
She
ain't going for that shit.
She don't even get down no Eagle way. Yeah, she
Not,
don't even get down.
not the way they get down in Philly, boy. That's a homicide after every Philly game, win or loss.
Yeah, wrong demographic. Way more Kansas City style. Way more Mama Kelsey style. You know what I'm saying? In Kansas City, not in Philly.
Because I don't think Taylor be able to handle no Eagles start losing them fans. Get the hey, F you doing? Because hey, Eagles ain't got no problem getting rid of their GM. Fans don't like them. This and them up gone, boy.
Yeah, the city means too much. The city
Yeah.
means too much to the team for they to let that shit happen. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Hey, go ahead and give these folks a t-shirt real quick, man. You don't spend that thing for a t-shirt.
Here we go. T-shirt.
First spin. First spin of the night for the dreaded Archer T. Nana Cardenas. Nana, you in the chat? He went a little quick. I ain't got my timer up. Go ahead and comment. Comment here in the chat. We'll roll with We'll roll with 20 seconds. We'll roll with 20 seconds.
Yeah, she already in there.
She already in here. There we go, Nana. Just shoot me a message with the shirt size, and we'll get you that shirt. We'll get you that t-shirt. Go ahead and give another shirt away too, real quick. Since we're here, that was quick.
Well, you know what? Because it's so weak without the.
Yeah, I was about to say, give me my G, my G. Baby.
There it is. That's the one.
Yeah, it hit different. Hey, oh yeah, we'll check him off the list. She gone.
Annie Wingen. I hope I'm saying that right. Wingen.
Winging, like you winging it.
Annie Wingen. Shout out to Annie Wingen. Hit us up with a message. Send us your shirt size and your address because I don't know where you are, Annie Wingen. And
She might have beat the clock.
see,
That was close.
I see the little emoji down there. Who is this? Who is this in the chat right here asking to join? You want to join the wheel or you trying to join the show?
I think they're just trying to get on the wheel.
They're just trying to get on the wheel. We got you on the wheel, Norjana.
Dumalo.
You on the wheel?
Dumalo.
He might want to let that ride.
I know, right? Like on Facebook, that's not copyright.
Hey, shout out to Nana and Annie. Y'all will be getting some Dreaded Archer t-shirt, Dreaded Archer merch. I'm trying to join the wheel. You just did. All you gotta do is comment.
What you call it? Oh yeah, our hunting video. ACDC, you're welcome because you're getting paid every damn week. I see it coming in.
You see it?
Every week you getting paid.
I'm like, bro, let us slide.
They
Damn, y'all done made enough money off Black and Back. Y'all done made enough money off Back and Black to let us slide, bro. Our little measly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hey, bro. And it don't be no money. It'd be like $10. Oh,
Yeah.
they didn't accept it. And like, boy, y'all.
That's why I'm like, come on, bro. Every time I get that little message, I'm like, bro, I'm still waiting on my video. Cough, cough, nigga. Hey, it's tough out here. It's tough out here.
Hey, it might be better chances on getting on that list and spinning that wheel.
Hey man, it's tough out here. I'm a little backed up. But yeah, I got a lot going. I got a lot going right now. But yeah.
Hey, at least he didn't film. At least he didn't film it. And you got to wait that long on it. We ain't gonna talk about it though.
Yeah. It was not a filmed event by me or nothing like that. But yeah. I got you, my guy. I got you. I still got them in the Google Drive. They ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere. But NBA, the king is still the king, and I love it. All right, if you new to the Read Talk and Listen podcast, if you don't know me, LeBron, obviously I think is the GOAT. But what he's doing right now, I've seen a bunch of people right now, which I'm proud. They waking up. I see a bunch of people waking up. I don't know why it had to take to year 22 for everybody to see it, but a lot of people waking up. And Renee, you are on the wheel. You are on the wheel. Your name is on the wheel. She said, "My own." If you wasn't on that wheel, hey,
Yeah, she on it.
I'm gonna say, if you wasn't on that wheel, you know who to blame.
And green.
But no.
You got green square.
What LeBron is doing right now in year 22 is super amazing. He had a 39-point game. Obviously, he just hit a three at the buzzer right there. He's just still playing at a extremely high level. I mean, top 5, top 10 in the league right now level in year 22. What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, you already know my thoughts on it. Like, you can't hide greatness, man. You can't hide greatness. And it's just a testament to the work he put in during the offseason. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he take time to do stuff with his family, but he ain't out on no BS. He focused on the game. He on a mission.
On a mission. Started the Bronny not ready for the league though. If Bronny was not LeBron James' son, if Bronny was not LeBron James' son, he's doing exactly what he should be doing in the NBA right now.
Yep. Facts.
Think about that. He a 55th pick. Name another 55th pick that's played this many minutes.
No, because last year's 55th pick is still in the G League.
I'm sure the one before that is too. And I'm sure the one before that is too. If they even still playing basketball. You see what I'm saying?
But see, I think people they look at the NFL draft and they try to compare it to that. And it's not the same. It's not, you're picking from a smaller pool. The 55th pick in the NFL draft, he liable to go and be a damn star somewhere.
I think it's a whole lot different. It's a whole lot, like as far as the NFL draft and the NBA draft. It's a whole lot different also because there's really truly only one round in the NBA draft.
Yeah.
Out of all these other years, there's been really truly one round in the NBA draft. You draft your first rounders, like 30-some guys or whatever. Those guys get drafted. And then the second round was a lot of dollar in the dream situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Two-way deals, 10-day contracts, all that type of stuff. That was second round. It wasn't until a few years ago that second rounders actually started getting an actual deal. And only a couple of them were. It wasn't until this year where they knew Bronny James would be in the second round, where there was actually a second day of the draft. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because normally you watch it's the first day, and then the rest of it is just a ticker on ESPN. That's it.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So it wasn't until this year until there was actually a second day of the NBA draft. So it hyped up what the second round shit to do. Because who was number 54?
And who was 56? I think
That's
it went.
what I'm saying.
I think it went off after Bronny got drafted.
You see what I'm saying? Like who was number 54? Who was 56? Who was 53? Who was 50? You know, like that's where those guys at. What are they doing? That's the scale that you put it on.
Yeah.
But Bronny being ready for the league is the same thing. I didn't think he would do no G League time. I thought he would stay on the Lakers bench and do what he been doing, come in at the end of the game. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But they put him in the G League. I think the G League is the worst thing. I think the G League would be the worst thing for Bronny.
Didn't he score like 20-some points on the night?
No, that was fake.
Oh.
He had like 6, 4, and 7, something like that. Because the type of player he is not to give me the ball, I'm gonna go score 30 player. You see what I'm saying? He's the corner boy. He the catch and shoot. He the you know what I'm saying? Catch and move it around, run to the other side. D up. That's the player Bronny is. I've been saying that. I'm gonna keep saying that. But I promise you, he will be successful. And I think it's gonna be this year. I think he gonna end up being on the Lakers this season.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like as a player. Because I'm gonna tell you who's trash. Jackson Hayes. All right.
Yeah.
I know him and Bronny don't play the same position, but he gotta go. I really all them young cats, Max Christie, all them young cats really gotta go. They really trash as hell. If you really sit down and watch a Laker game, they don't even look like NBA players, which also is a testament to LeBron and AD because they be hooping. But the rest of them Lakers cats, garbage. Can't stand them. They really make me sick when I'm watching the games. Hope y'all hear this too. LeBron to go forever.
Your boy Clay, man,
I was just that's it.
he showed, hey boy, I still got something in the tank. I still function.
The whole Clay situation is out of whack. Golden State, like the whole Clay situation just shows you why I don't care if these players have zero loyalty to the cities and teams they go to. In no world where there's any type of loyalty situation being talked about, does Clay end up in Dallas?
Yeah.
Like Draymond, Steph, and Clay, y'all are warriors till you're ready to knock.
Yeah. You a staple at this point.
Yeah. Y'all are warriors until you're done being a warrior. When you're done being a Warrior, then we'll talk about how we're going to, you know what I'm saying, pension y'all on out the way. Because without y'all, boy,
None of this shit possible.
we Detroit. Without y'all, we Detroit.
Nah, Sacramento.
Nah, boy. Detroit. Who was looking for Golden State?
Nobody but before then, Detroit had a championship.
No, I'm talking about Detroit right now.
Oh, ain't nobody looking for Detroit.
Bottom of the barrel. You can't get no lower. That's the Warriors was on their way to that shit before the Splash Bros and all that shit took off. Well, nobody checking for Golden State. Not to mention, not only championships. This ain't even got nothing to do with the championship. The four championships. This ain't got nothing to do with the 4 championships. This is just strictly for the city and for the franchise. These dudes have made y'all household names, bro.
Yeah.
Think about the last player before Steph. Who was the last player before Steph? Clay and Draymond. From the Warriors that you can be like,
Byron Davis.
Baron Davis. He can't even know his name for real.
Baron Davis. The beard.
That's all I'm saying.
It was the beard.
His name for real.
The beard.
His name for real.
Hey, bro, put some respect on Detroit. They are not bottom of the barrel NBA right now. The Jazz is.
Maybe not right here, right as we speak in this very moment. Second. What them boys had, I don't even know if they had double-digit wins last year. Free wing stop for every D.
Just read Giannis just put 59 on them.
59. That's 6.
On Detroit?
Yeah.
Oh, that was on them too? See what I'm saying? But no, I don't even know if they had double-digit wins last year. They was given free wing stop, a free 10-piece wing or some shit like that at Wingstop for every Detroit win last year.
And when a company decides to do that, they banking that they're not gonna win.
You ain't finna win. We know you can't win. If we willing to give away something free, oh yeah, I know we ain't expecting too many wins.
No, that was
the Chauncey Billups and Ben Wallace era was crazy. Rip Hamilton, Rasheed Wallace. Yeah, that era was wicked. I was talking about last year and the year before. Pistons tragic.
But that was just like when the Browns had that whole thing where if they won like 5 games straight, free beer, they had to lock on the coolers at the Brown Stadium. And then Baker Mayfield got the 5 wins, and then the locks popped off, and everybody got free beer. But Bud Light was like, shit, I hope they don't get that 5th win. Shit.
Come on, man. One of the first faces to make the league. One of the first face masks. Oh, you talking about Rip Hamilton? Yeah, that Rip Hamilton mask. But no, man, the Clay ended up in Dallas was tragic. But no, the meeting, the coming back to Golden State last night, man, it was perfect. It was beautiful for the sport. The city did their thing. I don't like Steve Kerr. I think he's a tragic coach, especially after seeing what he did in USA basketball, then turning around and couldn't get the Clay deal done, or didn't want to get the Clay deal done, I should say. I think that's tragic. But no, the city did a great job of bringing Clay back. When he got to the stadium, all the workers at the stadium had on the captain hats that he wore during the parades or whatever. And then before the game, they played like a montage Clay video. You know what I'm saying? They did it big for return home. The stadium announcer made a huge announcement that he was in the building. And then he came out and played well. I think he had like 22.
Yeah.
22 points, something like that. It came down to the end, and then Steph did what Steph does.
Yep.
Even did his little classic, you know what I'm saying, go to bed.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I think if I was NBA and it's his last shot, I'm better off just punch you in the stomach and hoping you miss the free throw. I'm not letting you. I'm not letting you get that shot off.
I always wondered this too. Like, is Steph that good at what he does, or like I just feel like if I'm in the NBA, obviously not at my stature, but I'm in the NBA body and I'm in the NBA, I'm holding Steph. This ain't, the first 2, 3, okay, cool. First 2 or 3 shots, he got him up. You know what I'm saying? He hit a good step back, got just enough separation, he hit him, cool. Whatever, it's that. But anytime in that fourth quarter, boy, it's gonna be hell on wheels for you to get a shot off.
Yeah. I'm on you like flies and shit.
Come on, bro. It's gonna be hell on wheels to get a shot off. And I done ran through all the screens. Only person on y'all team by the fourth quarter, only person on y'all team is gonna be willing to set a screen on me is Draymond. And I don't even know if he's still gonna be willing to set it.
He liable to choke your ass out
Gonna have to.
to get you about the paint.
Gonna have to, bro. There's no way I'm letting Steph shoot the ball like that. If I can get it now, if he just that damn, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But if I can have anything to do with it, there's no way he's getting that many shots off. I just can't let it happen. I just couldn't.
I tell you.
Like you know they running the ball, right?
Yeah.
They got Derrick Henry. You know they running the ball. Bruh, I will die sticking my head in this hole. I'm not gonna just let you run it.
I can't.
I can't. But they did. But shout out to Steph for hitting that. Shout out to Clay for coming back and being Clay this season. I wonder what Dallas is gonna look like at the end though. I think they're stuck in slow motion in Dallas because of Luka.
Explain that.
Already, my boy. Because think about the way Luka plays for a second. All right, we talk about it all the time. How he slows the game down, and the move. His moves, how they working. He's moving so slow and all this stuff or whatever. Well, everybody can't be moving fast while he moving slow,
Right.
or it don't work. So it's a lot of standing around watching Luka. Come set the screen when it's time for you to set the screen. You can't come too quick. You can't roll off of it too fast because I got to do my little dribble moves. They take a little minute. So everything is slow. Everything is at Luka's speed. Well, the NBA going the opposite way. Think about how many 30-point games Luka has and they lose. They ain't never bothered nobody. See what I'm saying?
Because it's Luka. Now let it be Bron and they, oh man, see, look.
But no, even outside of that, I'm just the amount of 30-point games they have that they look. I think he had 30 last night. Luka, the reason they lost the championship. No doubt. But he's also the reason that they
Got there.
even made it to the championship. But his style is just so slow. You watching, you standing around, and all of a sudden the other team get the rebound. It's right back to the. You know what I'm saying? It's right back to full speed. Right back to full speed.
I haven't watched much of basketball with Dallas. I ain't watched much basketball at all. So I couldn't tell you, but I'm sure I'd be able to tell. I mean, if he's moving slow. I mean, when I watched it last year, the playoffs he is moving slow. Him and Joker.
And everybody, but see, Joker's the big. So when the game speed up, Joker don't got the ball in his hands. Murray got the ball in his hands. We run a pick and roll off. Now they just run straight up pick and roll. You know what I'm saying? But if you let the game slow down, they come down the court and the first person to touch that ball, 15.
Yep.
Now he's standing up there. He had the key, looking around, back to the basket, hit ball in one hand, dish, score. Because he can slow the game down and move. You know what I'm saying? Do it like that. Whenever Dallas, when the game speed up, Luka's the primary guard. Even though they got Kyrie, Luka's still the primary guard. So the game speed up, but here comes Luka. And all the reporters like, oh, Dallas has no sense of urgency. They can't do nothing late in the game because they don't move fast. They ain't been moving fast this whole time. It ain't just late in the game. That's their speed. They moving at the speed of their best player.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering what Dallas gonna look like this year. The West is just super, super stacked. We'll see. The Lakers got off to a very hot start. They've cooled down a little bit. He's got lead feet for sure, but he still executes on offense somehow. Yeah, because he slows the game down to his speed on offense. Can't do that shit on the other end.
Nope. And that's what gets them beat late.
Yeah, we're just gonna go at Luka. We're gonna go at Luka. You're gonna have to switch it off, put your big on my point. Your big's gonna end up on one of my best ball handlers, and we're gonna play ball from there. Hey, I'm just a common sense reporter. I don't really know shit about sports.
That's how I agree.
Hey man, we running up on the 2-hour mark. I guess it's that time. Let's go ahead and spin this wheel and get this bread away, man.
Wow, wow. Stay ready for it. Here we go.
Yeah, put them jams back on.
Give away a Dreaded Archer hat on this one. And then,
Give away a hat right here.
Yep, it's a hat, then the money wheel.
Dreaded Archer hat. Hey, look. Renee, you still in the chat? Renee, let's see if you're still in the chat. No, she was here after that last spin.
It's a little delay.
Keep that music rocking. Let that music stop. Looking like she gonna miss out again.
Oh.
Go ahead and spin that thing, man. Spin that thing. Courtney Williamson, we doing 2 outdoors. Hop in the chat.
Oh shit, Renee.
I see her down there, Renee. Hey, just for you, just because it's you.
I send you one.
Yeah, just because it's you, Renee. Just because it's you, you get you a Dreaded Archer hat as well.
And here's for all the marbles, baby.
Where the music at?
The music playing.
No, it's not.
I'm listening. I'm hearing it.
I don't hear it. Chat, do y'all hear the music? I don't hear music. There you go. All right, I'm gonna be strict on this time right here, y'all. On the 1 piece. Y'all come on. Arthur B. The boy Art. Let's see where you at, Art. You still in the chat. The timer is going. Anyway, I'm gonna find out who made this beat.
Right.
Make sure I get them to do some of my country album. And y'all know I'm coming out with a country album, right? Hey, that's 20 seconds right there, man. That's 20 seconds. On to the next. John Wiggins, the timer is hot. The timer is hot. We appreciate everybody for getting in the chat tonight. Getting your name on that wheel. Trying to make a deal. And that's the time. On to the next. We're going to do 2 more spins. Don't nobody win. Y'all know how it goes. We roll it over to the next week. Hey, $3.
$3, where you at?
He commented just a second ago saying, "Tell him bring me my money." Let's see if he stayed and he really bet it. Timer hot.
$3. Where are you?
Hey,
let's go.
Hey, yes, sir. $3. The winner of the 150 birthday giveaway. 150, man. 150. You can send me your cash app. Send me your cash app, and we'll take care of that, man. We'll take care of that 150 for you. Again, appreciate everybody who got their name on the wheel tonight. It felt good to do another giveaway. It's been a while since we did some giveaways, man. We gave away a few T-shirts, a couple of hats, and of course, the 150 that you all came for. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but again, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody who shared it, everybody who reacted to the video tonight. Y'all make sure y'all show up every week, man. We do giveaways all the time. If you're new to the chat, if you're not new, you know we do the giveaways. If you're a previous winner of the giveaways, we appreciate you for being back. And we're just gonna keep rocking like that, man. We appreciate everybody for being out here. But you know what time it is. My favorite part of the show, man, mental health checks. Got to check on the mental. Got to know how you doing 1 through 10 personally. What's going on with you physically? Are you taking care of yourself? And business-wise, what you got coming up next?
All right, man. Personally, man, it's my birthday, man. The last little bit of hours before, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a new 35-year-old. So it's been good, man. A lot of birthday wishes, man. I appreciate, everybody, all the phone calls, all the text messages, the Facebook, all that. I appreciate all the Facebook messages, but like, if it wasn't for Facebook, a lot of y'all cats wouldn't even say nothing to me. Especially if it's a generic one, it's like, hey,
bro, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
But I do appreciate it. What?
No, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Oh yeah, but yeah. But I appreciate our birthday wishes, man. So today, man, it's a 10, man, because I just blessed to see 35, and just a lot of stuff going. Super excited. So it's 10 there physically. Yep, taking care of myself. It's hunting season, so I'm really not working out. Any free time I got, I'm in the woods. So, but I'm not hurting, not doing too much drinking, not doing too much bad eating. So I say it's sitting about a 7 physically. And then business wise, man, had a great show tonight with Miss Amber. She's the Majestic Huntress down in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Actually, it's crazy because I reached out to her. We started talking. Couldn't find out her and her husband just started their own 3D shoot called it's called Shot 3D Experience, and they go all through Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Louisiana. And so gonna link up with them, gonna talk about how they got started, and kind of give me a start on how to get Dreaded Oyster Fest up and going. Got some big things coming with that, and said constantly doing shows, and just super excited. Had Tia on the show yesterday. What I'm saying? First time doing a podcast. Started a page called Blind Prayers. So if you are a person who's on a new journey with your faith and you're in the outdoors, it's a great page to go over and check out. Start following it. And when I say new, like started like 2 days ago, 2-3 days ago. So it's pretty dope. So business wise, man, I say sitting about an 8. No, I say about 9. 9, everything good.
Most definitely, man. Hey, for myself, personally, man, really just can't complain like always. If I did want to complain, would nobody care anyway. So personally, man, I gotta give myself an 8. You know what I'm saying? Everything is everything. Everybody's healthy. Everybody's good. Physically, feeling real good right now. Coming out of my favorite time of the year. I love the heat. I love the summer. I love spring, summer, all that. Anything outside of cold. I love it, but we're starting to have those chilly mornings and chilly nights, and I'm sure soon enough it'll be full chilly days. So getting ready for that, man. But physically, I feel good right now. Obviously, when it gets cold, these old broken bones, not as old as yours. You know what I'm saying? These old broken bones, they start creaking and cracking a little bit, man. So coming up on that time of the year. But other than that, physically, man, I feel really good right now. I got to give myself an 8-9 in that department. And then business wise, man, I can't complain at all. Just did a wedding last weekend. which was a cool experience. Ready to get that out for everybody to see. If you're looking for a photographer, videographer, Nicholas Reed Photography, always available for booking. My phone number is everywhere on the internet, unfortunately, but fortunately at the same time. But you can get a hold to me there, or hit the DM here, hit the DM on my personal page, or Nicholas Reed Photography. Any one of those, you can reach me. I am not a DJ, by the way. I don't know I don't know really where that came from. But I had a lot of messages in the DMs looking for a DJ. If one of my friends, which I'm sure this is where it came from, if one of my friends have asked me to DJ something and I said yes, I would do that. That was just something that I would do for that friend. All right, I'm not a DJ. Sorry, I wish I was, because obviously it's a lot of money in it. I wish I was a DJ. But no, I'm not a DJ. But hit the page if you need any photography, any videography needs, and if I can help you out, I got you. But yeah, business wise, man, I can't complain at all. Obviously, here, episode. I don't even know what episode this is. I feel like I done said 39 like the last 2-3 weeks.
39.
But it's 39. I'm on.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So episode 39. Man, just really blessed to be able to keep doing this week in and week out. I love the activity in the chat tonight. That makes me a very, very happy camper. Like we've had higher comment number. We've had a way higher comment number, but the actual staying on point in the chat tonight was lit. So shout out to y'all for that in the chat. Man, I'm just business wise. I'm gonna go ahead and say 10 right now. I'm loving it. I'm loving the inquiries. I'm loving the booking. Got some wedding photos coming up next weekend. A lot of inquiries for wedding videos coming up. So I'm just, hey, we just having our way right now, man. We just having our way. Got some big stuff coming up for this wall right here. Gonna get it right eventually. You know what I'm saying? Got some big stuff coming up there. And just making the Retalking Listen better is all I'm worried about right now. Obviously, my 9 to 5 actual work is awesome. I work for an amazing company, so that's easy money. A few of them was in the chat tonight. So it's everything is everything business wise, man. Got to give myself a 10 on that level. Never give a 10, but I'm giving a 10 tonight.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Before we get out of here, you got any last words for the people?
Oh yeah, it don't take a lot to make change. Just 90 days, man. Just 90 days, and don't look at it as 90 days. Just one day at a time. And when you look up, 3 months pass by, 90 days. So anything you're trying to do, if you really want to get it going, cut out all the bullshit and just focus on getting that shit done for 90 days.
No doubt, no doubt. Piggybacking off of that, man, I have a tough relationship with Chad Morris. But one thing that he used to always say was keep hitting that tree in the same spot, and eventually it's gonna fall.
Yep.
All right, so I'll leave y'all with a Chad Morris quote. I know it's a lot of Arkansas fans in here. I'll leave y'all with a Chad Morris quote. Hey, bless you too, brother. Keep hitting that tree in the same spot, man. Eventually it's gonna fall. Chris George said, "What up? What's good with it, baby?" But with all that being said, this is season 6, episode 39 of the Retalking Listen podcast. I am your host, Nick Reed, along with my brother and co-host Trey Reed. Killer Cam on the ones and twos. We are out.